Alright, in this video I'm just going to talk to you about factoring types. So the types of factoring, one way is a greatest common factor, or GCF. Greatest common factor means that you can get something out of all of them. This is especially going to happen when everything has an x. Okay, so I'm going to look for this when everything has an x. So that's like if I have like this, they both have an x, which means I can divide an x out of them, and both of these are divisible by 3, so I can divide a 3 out of them. So I put that 3x on the outside of parentheses, and then I divide each of the things by what's on the outside of the parentheses. So these 3's cancel out, x cancels out the squared, so it's just x. These x's cancel out, 6 divided by 3 is 2. So that's how I factor that. That's one way of factoring. Another thing is the quadratic formula. That I'm going to use when my highest exponent is 2. And I'm going to use it usually when there's 3 terms. So that's like if I have this, I can put it into the calculator. Put it into the calculator, it tells me -2 and -4. So in my parentheses, I'm going to go x, x, and the opposite sign of this. So it's -2, so I go +2 here. It's -4, so I go +4 here. So that's the second way. Third way is factor by grouping. And I'm going to use that when there's 4 terms. So I'll have something that looks like this. So there's 4 terms here. What I do is I trap the first 2 and the second 2. Then I factor out whatever I can. So I look at this and I say, what can I factor out of both of these? An x squared, which leaves me with x plus 2. What can I factor out of both of these? Just a 1, which leaves me with x plus 2. Now, both of these have to be the same when I do factor by grouping. And when they are the same, I put it in one parentheses, and in the other parentheses, I put what's on the outside. So those are some factoring tools. We're going to work more with factoring tomorrow in class.